Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. So today, guys, I'm fulfilling a viewer's request for a Scorpio divine female and a Scorpio divine male in a twin flame union. Okay? So what we're going to do is, because I don't have two Scorpio cards, we're going to use this as our basis, okay? And we're still going to do it the same way I like to do my readings. I like to get information about the divine female and the divine male, sort of what's going on with them, if they're in separation, maybe what caused that, what is their energy levels, how are they feeling about the relationship, okay? Maybe some issues or problems that they may need to work out. Or, part of the reason why they're separated, there could be issues that they need to work on to help themselves either reunite or continue along on their divine paths of spiritual awakening. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this deck in half because I already shuffled. I'm going to just channel in the best energies possible. This reading is going to be for healing purposes, okay? So first of all, I would like to see how is our divine female, okay? So our divine female, I'm just going to move this over a bit, okay? So right away, I'm feeling like she is in a period of inactivity, meaning I feel like there's a lot of healing that she might be doing at this time, okay? With the Four of Swords, to me, that's somebody that's not really doing much, okay? They're either resting up or they're healing or they're recovering from something that was rather difficult. It could be the union of this twin flame. It could be that when it went into separation, it caused her to sort of maybe go into a bit of a downward spiral where a lot of things maybe started to go wrong for her. She may have not been standing in her power, her divine female power, and really let this sort of tax her. With this Five of Pentacles, to me, that's saying that is somebody who is spiritually bankrupt, emotionally bankrupt. Sometimes it's financially, okay? I feel like she is really sort of stuck in a little bit of a rut right now. And it could have to do with money. It could have to do with job shit. But I'm feeling more like this has to do with her twin. We are talking about the union here. I feel like she might have been a little too giving to him, and it left her sort of with nothing really left for herself. I also feel like she's not really doing enough for herself, like not taking care of herself in a way where, not physically, okay? It could be physically, but I'm feeling more like spiritually and like emotionally, okay? Taking care of her own emotional needs, like getting her emotional needs met, okay? To me, this is saying that I don't know if she even lost some friends over this, okay? To me, that's the friendship card. For a female, it's like coming together with your girls and going out and partying and having a good time, or just getting together with like-minded people that understand you, people that you can sort of talk to. To me, it's almost like having friends that are therapists, like unique gifts that your friends share with you that they get you in ways nobody else gets you. I feel like that's been taken from her or robbed from her, or she just might not be focusing on that a lot, okay? I feel like there's not a lot of inclusion for her. I kind of almost feel like she's a little bit secluded right now, a little bit in a funk where like she wants to sort of maybe hide from the world a little bit. She's having a hard time processing this and dealing with it. I just feel like she's trying to come back from this. Like it was really difficult for her. But yeah, I'm feeling like there's no inclusion in anything else, okay? I don't know if she lost her job. I mean, I don't know how badly her personal life was affected, but I'm feeling like her personal life was affected greatly by this separation, okay? I feel like she let it like really get to her, okay? So let's get into the divine male side because I just want to see. So yeah, I feel like they were doing an awful lot of fighting, okay? A lot of disharmony in the relationship, okay? I feel like they couldn't see eye to eye on things. I feel like there was a lot of accusations sort of flying around, a lot of hurtful words, a lot of misdirected passion, like where you're passionate about your fighting. You're not passionate about the relationship. You're passionate about the fighting in the relationship because, you want to be right, or, you want to be heard, right? So that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like he was not being fair with her at all. I feel like he started a lot of the fights. I feel like he may have had a bit of an angry tone to him, okay? Or he was in a lot of chaos in his personal life, or there was chaos in his personal life that affected this relationship, okay? I feel like he let a lot of things interfere here. His own issues, his own insecurities, his own anger, his own ego, okay? Him wanting to be right all the time, him not giving her a chance to even talk. Sometimes I feel like when they fought, he would just try to control it and dominate it, and it wouldn't give her very much of a voice, okay? I feel like, yes, unfair, okay? This relationship lacked balance, more on his part than her part, okay? I'm feeling like there was definitely a separation. I don't know if they were married or talking about getting married or thinking about it, but there was definitely a separation. I feel like because there was too much unfair shit going on, it sort of piled up. There was a lot of chaos when this relationship was breaking up. I mean, I feel like it was like so hectic and so crazy and so toxic. I don't know if there was other parties involved as well, okay? I don't know if they were talking to other people, or other people tried to get involved in this, and it was just too chaotic, okay? I feel like it's too many ideas across the board. Like other people might have been trying to put their 2 cents into this relationship, and it just made things worse, okay? But either way, it was a separation. I feel like it lacked balance, it lacked truth, or the truth did actually come out. I'm going to lead up to that. I don't know if he was being shady, or he was talking to other people on the side, or he just had some type of hidden life, okay? Like a secretive sort of thing. I feel like he was keeping things from her. I feel like it made her really crazy because she would see it and it would like transpire out, and she'd have proof or near proof, and he would just sort of gaslight her and manipulate her and make her think she was crazy, and he would turn it around on her and tell her she was jealous and, you know, irrational, okay? That's what I'm feeling like, okay? With that moon card, yeah, for sure. He was definitely hiding things. He was definitely shielding her from some type of other life that he was leading. Sometimes to me, it's like duality. Like you're one person to me, and then you're one person to somebody else, okay? But yeah, secrets, mystery sort of things. I feel like a lot of this shit was going on at nighttime, talking or texting possibly. I don't know if he fully cheated, but I feel like he was definitely talking or flirting with the idea of doing that. And that's definitely stems from insecurities, 100%. I feel like it's just an insecure person. But the dishonesty was there, okay? And I do feel like it was in cycles, okay? I feel like it would be good for a little while, and then something would happen, and it would be a full-out blowout, okay? Not fair. Always not fair. It was always not fair to her, okay? He always sort of had the last word, or he made it so, you know, she'd believe him in some way, okay? I just feel like he cannot tame his wild side at all. He cannot tame that that need for attention, or that need for validating relationships outside of his relationship, okay? So, yeah, to me, the truth did come out, okay? Now, what I want to explore a little is sort of as the relationship, just how it was as a whole, sort of like anything that, you know, we need to see, okay? Now, like I said before, don't know if they were married. Don't know if they were on a higher level of commitment here. Don't know if they were talking about that. They could have been dating but acting like they were married, okay? Or it could have felt like a marriage. To me, this is somebody who, excuse me, wants more of a traditional relationship. Coming into this relationship, it may have felt very traditional. It may have been, you know, sort of like that old-fashioned love where, you know, you're pairing up with somebody and you're setting up your future, and maybe you're talking about your future, and you make future plans. Sorry guys, my throat gets so dry in my house. This is traditional relationship to me, okay? Sort of not following the rules, not being like a conformist, but also having like those future plans, okay? Sort of structured and everything. So I feel like it was very structured in the beginning. I also feel like there was promises, okay? There was promises here, promises for a future, promises for more, for better. I feel like it was going along really well. And they definitely were sort of in a period where they were really celebrating this. It felt really good. I feel like they were good at stroking each other's ego, making each other feel really good. They were definitely patting each other on the back when they were making achievements. They were making achievements as a couple as well, okay? So, I mean, to me, sometimes this card has to do with ego a bit, where sometimes, people might even be jealous of you or jealous of your relationship, okay? Because it might be because it's going so well, going so well. That's why I said I don't know if there's other people involved here or that were involved here. I don't know if it was on her side and she sort of kicked these people out of her life because of it, or, he had some control over her and he tried to make her sort of diss her friends and end up, sort of with no support at all, okay? I feel like she's not really having any support through this. So with the Magician, I feel like he appeared to be this wonderful, wonderful guy. And I feel like this is more her energy too. She's definitely a manifester, okay? When she's in love, she brings everything to the table. She doesn't slack on it. She shows her true self, okay? She really has nothing to hide. I feel like he could have done some things to manipulate or use trickery with her, okay? Or make promises that maybe he could not fulfill. Or maybe he appeared to have it all or have it all going on, and he really didn't have this full table of an arsenal to offer her, like stability or commitment. Those types of things is what I'm saying, okay? I do feel like it would take a lot of work to fix this, but I do feel like there could be a chance for this, okay? But it's really more him coming out of this energy of this sort of, not like a player. I don't want to call him a player, but I feel like he's just very insecure and there's issues from the past, maybe even from childhood, that he has to deal with, okay, to heal himself, to heal this. I do feel like this is more drama and more chaos to him than he can even handle, and he doesn't really like living like this or doing these things, okay? But it's sort of like this weird thing that's like embedded into him. I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry if it doesn't. But yeah, I just feel like the relationship was going well. It was manifesting in the right direction. It was really what she wanted to see, and it was sort of what he wanted to see. But I just feel like he really didn't want her to know if he was talking to anybody else. He would have continued to do it and tried to maintain this relationship, okay? So yeah, okay, I'm feeling like a lot of shit from the past came out. I don't know if they were previously dating and maybe they had some breaks and, like make up breakups and then come back and then they would maybe fight and bring up stuff from the past. I don't know, that's possible. I just feel like there's a little bit of dwelling on the past. I don't know if he had some bad relationships or, maybe he's done this before with this, sort of cheating a bit or talking to other people or whatever. I'm feeling like a lot of the past was haunting both of them in different ways. And I feel like now they're also both sort of in some ways stuck on this relationship in particular and thinking about the past a lot and really can't get past that, okay? So if they were ever going to come back together, they're going to have to leave all the past behind, okay? But she's going to have to make damn well sure that he is not still in this energy, and she's going to have to use her intuition and really look for red flags, okay? And sort of make boundaries and also make it very clear what she wants out of the relationship and have expectations of it. And if they're not met, it's goodbye, okay? He is going to have to come out of that energy, like I said, and do some inner work. So I'm going to pull one more card. Okay, the heart of the matter. Okay, so these are Whispers of Love cards. So there's more going on than meets the eye. So that seems like this was the whole nature of this relationship. Okay, so really it's like you got to take a moment to sort of get the general issues in the situation. The truth of what's going on, sort of, it lies at the very heart of the situation. So you have to be honest and willing to do whatever necessary to take care of this. Whether you see your current scenario as positive or negative, everything is sort of happening for a reason, okay? Awareness and understanding have to come into this. Healing has to come into this. And really that's really the message of that card. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think, and many, many blessings to you all. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker.